Family. Listen, I want to share this. I'm just leaving my gym. So I am just totally relaxed. I came to my gym just to get in the steam room and to swim a little bit. And that's pretty much all I did. I didn't do any workouts other apart from in the pool. But I want to share this about losing weight. Now, some of you who are vegan, you share some of your testimonials a while back and stuff like that. Now, those of you who've been walking with your little country bumpkin, you know I like to cook. I love to cook, and I am not 100% vegan. I still eat meat, but what I tried after listening to Dr. Yahaki, when was this? I think month before last or something. I shared it in my community section. um I was going to try what he was saying, and I limited my meat intake, and I completely stopped unnatural sugar. So I like fruits and stuff anyway. I do fruit juices and stuff like that. And I think I stopped drinking soda years ago. So I'm not really a soda person, but I like sweets. I've always loved sweets. Like I like to bake cookies, and I like sweet stuff. But since I limited my unnatural sugars and just get my sugars from my fruits and stuff like that, and the fruit juices, sometimes some of the even the fruit juices, the 100% organic all natural fruit juices, sometimes I find myself sipping on a little bit and I'm like, God, that's too sweet. And it's all natural. But that's pretty much all I've done. And I think today, because someone said yesterday I looked like I lost more weight. The last time I weighed in, I think I was down to just 10 pounds. And so I weighed myself just before walking out of the gym. And so now I am down a total of 18 pounds. And I'm not trying to lose weight. I just want to continue to feel good and do good. Of course, limiting the meat and the sugar, I could feel like my body going through some type of process, because it's like a shock. Like it's like, oh wow, we're not getting this anymore. I felt that in the beginning, and every blue moon I'll feel like, man, I need to eat something, or eat something else. But I've always loved my veggies. I do my little vegetable medley that I love to cook: mushrooms, onions, red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers. Those are my favorite, and I can just eat that just like that. I do the black rice and stuff. But since I've been limiting my meat intake and just been more on my fruits and veggies, I have noticed a difference where it's like I don't eat as much. I don't need to eat as much, but I'll eat like in spurts, like because I still have a very active life, and I think that's what has always contributed to me maintaining my weight. Like during the summer, I always kind of drop a few pounds, and then during the winter, I usually gain a few pounds because I don't like moving in the cold and stuff like that. But now that I have a second gym that has a steam room, that's going to motivate me to get to that steam room, because I love the way that heat makes me feel. But other than that, I've never in my life taken any type of weight loss supplements. I've never been on any type of weight loss diet. I've never had any type of restrictions in my diet. I've always been a fairly healthy individual. Maybe, when I go to my doctor's visit, they always say, oh, you need to lose weight, who always saying you're overweight and stuff. But I am not trying to lose weight. I just want to, kind of maintain and stay, like I am. I don't really want to lose a lot of weight, but the weight is coming off, and I'm not trying to make it come off. So I'm sharing this to say, if there's anyone that does want to lose weight, you can do it the natural way, and the weight will drop off for you like nothing. And like I said, I'm living the testimony. I tried what Dr. Yakahaki said, like just limiting meats and stuff like that. Because he was saying a lot too much that meats and stuff is not good for our bodies. Now I still do eat my meat, because sometimes I feel like when I'm working, and sometimes I can work very long hours, and then especially when I'm working, and then when I go to the gym, I do sometimes I need to get me some salmon. I'll get me some salmon. Salmon is very good, especially the fresh salmon is good with the omega 3s and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll even eat like a can of sardines, because sardines is very good. They have iodine in it. And a lot of people who deal with underactive thyroid, um, iodine is what brings the thyroid up. And in another natural way, I make my own bladder tablets. Bladder comes from the sea as well. You can get the powder, and if you don't like the taste, because I don't like the taste of that sea stuff, like I have the Irish sea moss powder, and I also have fresh raw Irish sea moss that I wash off, and sometimes I'll gel it, and I can take a spoonful of that. That's better for me. But with the powder, I use the double O veggie tabs, and I make my tablets. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll make a moringa, my moringa tablet. I have moringa powder too, where I make moringa tablets. And moringa is also very good in iron, natural raw iron. And so sometimes I'll take my bladder tablet with my moringa, or my Irish sea moss with my moringa, and in the morning, and then I'll take that at night as well. And the moringa also boosts my energy, you know. And so I'll take those things. But other than that, that's pretty much all I do. If you want to lose weight, get off of unnatural sugar. And I think who was it that comment? One of you commented, I don't know, I can't remember which one of you commented, but when I first said that I was going to limit my sugars and get my sugars just from my vegetables, I said that I was down 5 pounds. I think I shared it in a video. I lost 5 pounds in 2 or 3 days, like the first when I first started it. And I went to the gym, because sometimes when I'm leaving out the gym, I'll hop on the scale. Sometimes I'll hop on the scale when I get to the gym, and I'll hop on the scale when I'm leaving out of the gym as well. And I remember when I first started limiting my sugar intake, just in 3 days, I was down 5 pounds. I was like, wow, you know. And so now, from that time to this one, I don't know what the date was, but it wasn't that far ago. Um, I'm down now a total of 18 pounds. It's like the weight is just melting off of me. Um, but again, I don't want to I don't want to lose too much weight, but I guess it's all a good thing. I'm letting my body do what it does. I think it appreciates me eating even more of my veggies and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like I'm starving myself, especially when I'm working, and then I've only made me some rice, some black rice and veggies at work. Sometimes I have to stop and get me something. Like one day, I remember, I think I shared it, I had to stop and get me a piece of fish. I just needed something, some protein, because I was moving around. So I am going through a process where I'm relearning my body as well, as I'm doing, this limiting sugar and meat and stuff, even though it's not nothing big. But it's a difference when you taking meat, a lot of meat from your diet. You're not eating meat as much as you used to. And those of you who used to watch me cook all the time, I like to cook. I'm always cooking something, whether I'm baking something, baking some good turkey legs, or baking some smoked turkey necks and stuff like that. I grew up eating meat, a lot of meat. I like to cook meat. I can make meat very tender. My beef pot roast is very good. But going through this process of limiting it, I've just noticed the changes in my body. you know um and I remember Dr. Yaki said, he's like, even your gas doesn't, even when he passed gas, it has no smell. And in my mind, when I heard him say that, I was like, yeah, right. Whose gas don't smell? But since I have been on total meat, when I pass gas, it's like it's no smell to it. It's like it's just air that comes out. And don't believe me, just try it for yourself, because I did not believe him when I heard him say that. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I believe when we, eat good, we continue to feel good, and it makes us happy you know so anyway, I just wanted to share that. If anybody is you're trying to lose weight, you don't have to buy the weight loss stuff. You can you know limit your sugar, limit your meat intake, get on your straight fruits and vegetables, and their weight is just gonna start dropping off for you. Even if you're not really trying to lose weight, you're gonna lose it whether you want to lose it or not. So if you don't want to lose weight, but it's a good thing. Just let your body do what it does. Give your body the healthy things that it needs. Health is wealth as well. Our health is our wealth. And like I was talking to my pops earlier, he and I were talking this morning. He's 68 years old. And I was telling him, I was like, you're a rich man, because he's still, fit. And if you look at him, if you're around him, you'll never think He's 68, even though I think now we're in a world where age is just a number, because you see some even 80 years old out here looking so good with this tight skin. They're enjoying life. Why? Because they feel good. Health is wealth, and he's somebody that feels good. He'll work from sun before the sun comes, after the sun come down, and sometimes we're working right side each other, and then by the time I make it home, he's home. I'm taking my shower. He's like, "What you doing, baby girl?" I was like, "I just taking my shower, about to go to bed." He's like, "Okay, Dad, about to work out." He got a gym inside of his garage. I was like, "Dad, I feel like I'm not doing enough," and it's been 16 hours. So he's he motivates me a lot, and sometimes I can't even hang with him, and he's older than me. So health is really wealth, right? So anyway, that's all I wanted to share. I hope y'all have a blessed day. I am so relaxed. That steam room has me so relaxed. I'm about to take it to the house and just kick back. Y'all have a blessed night. If you want to lose weight, get off of that sugar. Get off of unnatural sugar. Get your sugar from the fruits and vegetables, fruit juices and stuff like that. I drink a lot of organic fruit juices. Like I said, I don't drink soda. I stopped drinking soda several years ago because it got so much sugar. You get a can of soda and you look in it. I think some of them cans of soda have like 35 to 50 grams of sugar just in one can, and so that stuff is not good for us. Take care of your body, get massages regularly, buy things that, make your body feel good. There's these compression socks that I buy. They're very good for helping blood flow. I'll probably put on those tonight when I get in the house and I'll do my compression. I usually go to Icebox, but being that the weather is cold, I'm not going to Icebox in the wintertime. I just can't make myself do it, And then when I go there, they'll have the compression socks after you come out of the Icebox. But now I have my own compression socks. So if you want some compression socks, go to Temu. I'll put a link in the description. I also have this like massage thing that massages my shoulders. It feels just like a regular hand is on your shoulders. It's a very good investment. I think it's a great self investment. I use that. Then there's these suction cups sometimes when you're working out, going to the gym and stuff like that. If you get a tight muscle, you want to relax those muscles, get blood flowing in the area where you feel the tightness after working out. You can put on this suction cup. I have a suction cup where it's like a remote to it where you can, turn the pressure up or down, or you can turn a massage on. You can turn the light on it for heat. It's just really nice. A lot of things I invest in just for my belt, for total wellness, to make me feel good. And it's worth it because you're worth it. We are worth it. We are worth it. Health is wealth. And when we feel good, we can do so many things in the earth. We can keep moving. We can be very prosperous, right? I believe prosperity starts with our health on the inside of us, right? That's just my little 2 cents. So anyway, I'm getting sleepy. I got to get off here. Y'all have a blessed night. Cut out the sugar and limit your meat intake. You're going to notice a difference in your body. For those of you who have not tried it yet, just try it. You'll notice a difference. And even with meat, like meat builds up mucus. That's what Dr. CB used to say a lot of times too. And I noticed like when I did used to eat meat, like sometimes I could feel when I have like a mucus buildup or something, but when I go to the steam room, it just pushes it all out. Like I could feel pressure up in here sometimes, but when I go to the steam room, it clears it all out. However, it's best not to build up the mucus. So when we limit meat, you don't really have a lot of mucus buildup like that as well, right? And so anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Dr. CB used to say all sicknesses start inside of the colon. When we eat healthy, you're going to notice yourself, your colon eliminates a lot of waste from the body even more. Sometimes you may have a bowel movement one time a day, but when you start eating healthier, more of the fruits and vegetables, you'll start having bowel movements 2 to 3 times a day. And it's very good. It's eliminating all of the toxins out of the body. That's where healing takes place, right? And so anyway, y'all have a blessed night. I love you.